Good morning. My name's Jennifer Slavo. Sorry about the email in the first one, but let's go ahead and get started. So I was just going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself and where I'm from. So I'm originally from Lewisburg, Tennessee, born in Columbia, Tennessee. I lived there till I was about 9 years old, and my parents moved to Indiana, Valpo for work purposes. My mom's dad lives in Valpo. Being in Tennessee, we were really poor. Kind of grew up in the slums, I guess, and the boonies, as they called it. We used to live in abandoned houses and kind of bounce around. And just work wasn't prosperous there, and even if they had jobs, it just didn't pay like it should to take care of 3 girls and go to school and things like that. So we moved up to Indiana when I was 9, and when I first moved here, I got pretty bullied because I had a super strong country accent that people didn't think were very cute at the time. Like, people usually, I think they're cute, really, especially for little kids, but so I lived in Portage, and then I moved to South Haven. I went to Portage High School, everything, kind of lost my southern accent. I was in the honor roll. I was president of Honor Society. I was in track and field, and then I was actually pretty good at it. I pride myself on how well I did in track and field. And then there was this kid that threw a huge rock at my shin and cracked my shin bone. So kind of ruined everything for me with that. But once I got into high school, I was a sophomore when that happened, and then a junior year, my dad became one of the coaches for Portage football. So he was my ride to and from the house because nobody was home, so we had to stay. So being there after school, I had to find something to do, so I found myself every day in the physical therapy department, and the people who were on the field helping the football players when they get hurt. So I was doing that for 2 years, and I really loved helping the guys. I liked being a part of the team pretty much. Like, obviously, I probably could have, but couldn't play football with the dudes. So being a part of that was really cool. They were like family. So I did that my junior year and my senior year until I graduated. I graduated midterm, so I graduated in January. When I started working, when I was 16, once I was 17, my senior year, right before I graduated, which was in October, I was making enough money to where I wanted to move out of my parents' house. And I found this awesome place in Portage called Breckenridge Apartments that let me move in based on my grades because I didn't have any credit at the time. So, so they let me move in there, and I lived there for 2 years until I met my husband when I was 19 years old. His name is Steve Slavo. He is my best friend. We started working together because we met with the times we were both contractors. I was selling the newspaper door to door, and we both were doing that. We met at the Times headquarters, doing our turn-ins all the time. So then we started working together. We became best friends. We hung out a lot. We were pretty much inseparable. Steve's got 2 kids, so going into that, we wanted to date for a while before we really wanted to make sure that I was ready to meet his children, thinking that would be kind of scary. I finally met them a year later, and they've been a blessing. I don't want children of my own, so it's kind of, like I said, it was a blessing a little bit because I love kids. I love babysitting. I love being kind of a thumbprint with children and growing up with them. So I've known Lily since she was 3 years old. She's 12 now, and I've known Steven since he was 7, and he's 15. So Lily is just like me if I ever had a child. She's the epitome of me. So we've been together for almost 8 years. We just got married last year. So now we've always worked together. So I kind of did a little bit of odd jobs here and there when I went to college. But I always resulted not necessarily liking what I was doing, but going back and working with Steve. So now I really want to focus on a career, a life or job, if you will, like Dr. Arlen says in the video. I want to set us up for life and do what I really love doing, and what I went to school for was for physical therapy assistant. I want to help people. I want to help people grow. I want to be an imprint on people, just like I said with children. I love helping people, even if it's to help them move or to help them smile. Like I have a goal for myself every single day to make so many people smile or laugh in one day. And if I don't, besides doing my regular jobs that I do, I'm not satisfied with my day. Making people laugh, making people smile, making people's day. And I think physical therapy does that for so many people in a day, because they've been through traumatic times or things that hurt themselves or something along those lines, and don't think that they can ever get better and do things like everyone else can. And I think that nothing is impossible. And I keep saying all the time, it's mind over matter. People think, oh, I can't do it because of so many things that are holding them back. But if you can just sit there and tell yourself that you can, you can. I can make people laugh. I can make people's day. And I think I do a great job at that. And I think that's what keeps physical therapy going. So, and I want to teach my kids that too. I want them to see that you should always be there for people. If it's your family, your friends, whoever it is, random strangers. If somebody needs a hug, then hug them. If somebody needs a laugh, then make them laugh. Do what you can to make them laugh. Make people happy. That's what we're here for, is to help each other out in this world. So that's my 7 minutes. I love to talk. I don't have a problem with talking. So I hope this video gets me my dream job, because I would love to work with you guys. You guys are a great facility. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.